Hello Pisces, this is your 3-card spread reading for the week February 23rd, 2020. I've pulled Harmony, Magic, and Skill for you for this week. My apologies for the lateness of my video. We do still have the majority of the week left, which is why I decided that I would go ahead anyway and post my videos because I did all the readings. I wasn't going to let them go without giving you guys your messages that I have for you for this week. And so here I am trying, just like everybody else, under this Mercury retrograde. So here we have your situation card, which is Harmony. Harmony lives in a lodge of balance and equilibrium between the physical and spiritual aspects of life. For there to be harmony, there must be balance. Imagine yourself as the hub of a sacred wheel standing in the center. This wheel must function every day of your life. If you imagine that the south is your physical self, the west your emotional self, the north your spiritual self, and the east your mental self, you will see that you stand in the center of an ancient wheel of truth. Consider whether you spend as much time in the physical south as you do in the spiritual north. Are they balanced? Are they in harmony? Reflect on whether you spend more time in your emotions west than you do in your mind east. Adjust your daily life by being aware of your actions and behavior patterns to incorporate equal effort in all the directions so that your wheel will function in perfect harmony. The painting is entitled Sunrises in Eternal Places. Here you sit in the sanctuary of your truth and harmony. Surrounding you are the snowy mountains of your higher consciousness. You are perfectly balanced between the plane of higher universal consciousness and the plane of earthly consciousness, a globe suspended peacefully in the clouds. Harmony is a West card because you must always reflect to find truth, which is one of the greatest teachings of the West. You must always reflect on how balanced you are among all the aspects of your nature. And for your situation card, we have Magic. If you do not believe in magic, your life will not be magical. Magic, like the power of Stonehenge, is part of the unknowable, that which you cannot describe but exists, and makes your life extraordinary. It is part of the goodness of your spirit. It is that mysterious and intriguing part of your spiritual life. Magic is what we are all looking for, but if you try to hold it and name it and describe it, you will lose it. You must talk around magic. Describe what led you there, and give thanks for that part of the universe that is unknowable and full of color and strength and magic. Out of relationship comes magic. Out of the friction of forgetting and remembering comes magic. Out of the mists of dawn and the mysteries of creation comes the magic that we call life. Out of your passion for existence comes magic. The painting is entitled Ancient Astronomers. To have power in your life, you must take power. Power is never just given to you. Stonehenge is an ancient sanctuary and sacred circle of monoliths carefully assembled to draw up the power of the universe within the heart, as symbolized by the spheres in the explosion of eternity beneath a circle. What is in the universe above you is in the earth below you. To understand magic and illumination in the East, you must place yourself as an antenna, standing in your power. Bring down the energy and power of the universe, and bring up the energy and power that resides within Mother Earth. Stand as a mediator between these two sources of power. This is how magic begins in your life. And for your guidance card, we have Skill. Expressing your highest nature through your work is sometimes easiest when work is not exactly as you wish it to be. There are hidden gifts within friction. There lies the secret way to a graceful life. You are not what you do. Your work is a higher mirror, providing a reflection from which to learn in your evolutionary process. Then work becomes a higher skill, and you begin to fine-tune not only your physical self, but your spirit. A Zen garden expresses the essence of life and a highly perfected skill. Come to the inner truth that produces true skill. The painting is entitled All is One. Skill is a south card because it has to do with your physicality in the world and the tuning of yourself to your highest degree of accomplishment. As in all things, there is a lower skill and a higher skill. The lower skill is the ability to do something without spirit, to simply do a job. The higher skill requires finesse to perfect the balance of your totality, your physicality, and your spirit. From here, true skill is born. In this painting, a monk, a shaman symbol of spiritual activity, is reflecting on a Zen garden, where the stones represent different aspects of life and endeavor. In the center is a sphere of self-understanding and higher knowledge of the inner world, which leads you to the higher levels of accomplishment in the outer world of true skill. So there you have your reading for this week, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Pisces, please join me again next week. I don't have any additional advice for you this week due to the fact that I've pulled one of each directional card for you, which shows me that you're basically in a pretty decent state of balance this week. Since it shows where you're at, you could say that because I didn't pull a card of the North for you, which is a card of the spirit, the direction of your adult self, that you may want to do a little bit of work in that area to maintain a more perfect balance for yourself this week. And aside from that, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next Sunday.